What if the reason most people fail in life is because they believe the world is fair? They believe honesty is always rewarded, kindness is always appreciated, and good intentions always lead to success. But 500 years ago, a political philosopher named Niccolò Machiavelli observed something far more unsettling about human nature. He realized that power doesn't belong to the most moral person. It belongs to the person who understands human behavior the best. Today, we're uncovering 8 ruthless lessons from Machiavelli that can make you dangerously smart in the way you see people, power, and manipulation. But once you understand these lessons, you may never look at human behavior the same way again. Most people navigate life using hope. They hope people will be fair. They hope loyalty will be returned. They hope honesty will always win. But Machiavelli studied leaders, rulers, and powerful individuals for years, and he discovered something uncomfortable. Human behavior is rarely driven by logic. Instead, it is driven by fear, ambition, ego, and self-interest. Those who ignore this reality often get manipulated. Those who understand it gain control. These 8 lessons reveal the psychological patterns Machiavelli believed every intelligent person should recognize. Lesson 1. People respect strength more than kindness. Kindness is admired, but strength is respected. And there is a difference. If someone appears too agreeable, too accommodating, too eager to please, people subconsciously assume they can be pushed. But when someone demonstrates clear boundaries and confidence, others naturally become more cautious. This doesn't mean becoming cruel. It means understanding a psychological truth. People test limits, and if they don't see limits, they often keep pushing. The dangerously smart person knows when to be kind and when to be firm. Lesson 2. Control your emotions, or someone else will. One of the most valuable psychological advantages a person can develop is emotional control. Why? Because emotions reveal information. Anger shows what triggers you. Jealousy shows what threatens you. Fear shows where you feel vulnerable. And once someone knows your emotional weaknesses, they can use them against you. This is why experienced negotiators, politicians, and strategists train themselves to remain calm even under pressure. Because when emotions stay hidden, your strategy stays hidden too. Lesson 3. Never reveal your full intentions. Machiavelli believed that predictability creates vulnerability. When people know exactly what you plan to do, they can prepare, resist, or sabotage your efforts. But when your intentions remain unclear, others struggle to anticipate your moves. This doesn't mean deception in everyday life. It simply means not revealing every plan, ambition, or strategy to everyone around you. Because information is a form of power, and power shared too freely often disappears. Lesson 4. People believe what they see, not what is true. One of Machiavelli's most controversial ideas was this: perception often matters more than reality. Human beings form judgments quickly. They rely on appearances, confidence, and reputation. This is why charismatic leaders sometimes gain influence even when they lack expertise, and why brilliant individuals can remain unnoticed if they appear uncertain. The dangerously smart person understands that presentation shapes perception, and perception shapes opportunity. Lesson 5. Not everyone around you wants your success. This is a difficult truth many people discover too late. Not everyone celebrating your progress is happy about it. Success can trigger jealousy, insecurity, and silent competition. Machiavelli observed that allies sometimes become enemies when power shifts. which is why wise individuals remain aware of the motivations of those around them. Trust is valuable, but blind trust is dangerous. Lesson 6. Silence is often the strongest response. Most people feel uncomfortable with silence. When tension appears, they rush to explain themselves. They defend their actions, they try to resolve every misunderstanding immediately. But silence can be powerful. It forces others to reveal their intentions. It creates psychological pressure, and it prevents you from saying something that could later be used against you. Sometimes the smartest response in a conflict is simply saying nothing at all. Lesson 7. Strategic patience wins more battles than aggression. In moments of frustration, many people react immediately. They confront, argue, or make impulsive decisions. But Machiavelli believed that timing often determines success. The individual who waits, observes, and chooses the right moment to act often wins without unnecessary conflict. Patience creates perspective, and perspective creates strategy. Lesson 8. Self-mastery is the real power. The final lesson. Machiavelli understood may be the most important. True power is not controlling others. It is controlling yourself, your reactions, your impulses, your emotions. Because when someone else can control your emotions, they control you. But when you remain calm, observant, and strategic, you become extremely difficult to manipulate. And that is what Machiavelli believed separated the powerful from the powerless. Final psychological takeaway. Machiavelli's ideas are often described as ruthless. But beneath the controversy lies a deeper insight about human nature. The world is filled with ambition, competition, and hidden motives. Ignoring that reality doesn't make it disappear. It simply makes you vulnerable to it. But understanding human behavior gives you awareness, and awareness gives you choice. You can recognize manipulation, you can see power dynamics, and you can navigate complex situations with intelligence rather than emotion. Final line. Machiavelli once wrote that people judge more by what they see than what they understand, which means the most dangerous person in any room is the one who understands how the game is really played. Thanks for watching. If you like the lessons, please don't forget to like and subscribe the channel for more interesting videos.